Howdy guys, and welcome back. Today I just wanted to show you guys a game called Lyn, the Lightbringer. And no, this isn't Lyn. I've been playing it for a little bit today. It did actually drop today, or if you're watching this video, possibly the day before or whatever. But so far so good. I mean, there are only a few things I can really comment about, but I figured I would show you guys just the gameplay in general. It looks like Lyn the Lightbringer kind of takes a little bit of, I would say, inspiration from King's Raid. If you guys have ever played King's Raid before, where it seems like you're able to earn your heroes rather than necessarily pull them, because I mean, you can obviously summon them. You know, you do get to summon, I think, 1, maybe 4-star or 5-star if you're lucky when you first start the game as a tutorial hero, but you can summon them just like MSL. And they also have the challenge section over here, which when you progress further into the story, it's called the Altar of Advent, I believe. This is where you can actually farm out any character that you want. So far right now it's capable made, which is only on easy for me. I mean, I can do normal, but just barely because I just started playing. But it looks like you can farm those characters out as well, which is wonderful. It does take 47,500 coins to be able to, I guess, summon her one time. Which, yeah, it's quite a lot, unfortunately. But like I said, these characters are farmable if you don't pull them, and you get a free summon every day. And I'm assuming, just like MSL, it's just best to keep your gems until you can do the 11 pulls, because spending gems individually for one pull is no good at all. Let's go over here to Dragona Ruins, and let's see if we can get some gold. Difficulty cannot be changed to tomorrow. Well, I'm not strong enough anyways to do anything higher, so we'll go over here, see if we can run this gold dungeon and get some gold action going on. If you see the game freezing like this, it's normal. I wouldn't say that something's wrong. I guess it's just the game just came out, so maybe it needs to be optimized more. Let's go ahead and enter this labyrinth. They should be able to handle this. See if I can get some gold. Looks like this is more like a, kind of like a board. The actual game doesn't play like this. We're actually going to get into the gameplay right now. The art style, I would say, is definitely different. Some characters look a lot better than others. Especially the females. The females are straight waifu status, but here's the lovely game. And I do have it set on auto. It plays very, very similar to King's Raid. You, of course, are able to change the camera angles on it. I don't have mine. I have mine set to the side because I like to see everything, not just some weird angle. And they also have that cool mechanic of where you can chain your special attack moves to do more damage, which is great, dude. Because I mean, if we can get rewarded for doing our specials and saving our specials when we're doing a fight, if we can get rewarded for it and it boosts up the damage, I think if you chain it properly, you'll get like 120% damage boost. Well, aka 20% damage boost. But even then, 20% is a lot, especially for what should be your person's strongest move. Lyn 114. Who the heck is Lyn 114? But we're going through the labyrinth here. There's not really a stage that you walk through in this game. It's more of you just selecting the area and running it. I guess the labyrinth is just set up this way to be a little bit different, but it's just menus of going through the areas. And I mean, so far it's definitely been interesting. It looks like skills aren't really unlocked until you are level, well, until your your character is level, not level, but at least 4-star rarity. And there's a fast forward mode, of course, which gives you all kinds of Dragon Ball Z action, which I don't know why someone wouldn't want to use this. And they creamed that one just fine. That's a very, very little amount of gold though. A very, very little amount. I hope they streamline this after like maybe a month or two in. I hope you guys streamline this so we can just do like one gold dungeon and just be out, because this is a little bit time consuming. Looks like we're getting chests for it as well, and there's, so they're giving you choices of, I guess, what you want to fight, but I can't choose the other one. But we'll go over here and fight him. And as you guys can see, I didn't explain this, but you can have up to 5 characters in your party at the same time, which is phenomenal. And you also have a divine beast. They act kind of like buffers. Buffers in a sense, not like a buffer for your floor, but buffers that can either raise like your party stats, or they have passive abilities that might enhance the fight. Maybe if your attacker does this damage, their passive ability makes it do 5% more. Or if your healer heals 10%, their passive ability gives you 2% more. But what's really, really, I would say unique about this is that each of the roles, not as in DPS and stuff, but each of your team's roles, how would I say it? Not roles, but each of your team's area in combat is pretty easily defined, and you're able to go in and just augment their stats, and it doesn't really hurt you. Like, I mean, it doesn't really cost gold for you to change it. Like, let me back out of here once it's done loading. Oh, look, I got a chest. What is it? Okay. We got some skill enhanced stones and some normal requests. That's fine and dandy. Very fine and dandy. But let's go back out of here so I can show you guys what the heck your boy's talking about. We'll go over here to organize. So organize is where your team setup is at. As you guys can see, I have 5 characters and 1 divine beast. And here's where you can change your formation for your team. So there's a rear line effect, so anyone in the back gets that. The midline effect, anyone in the middle obviously gets that, and then your front line effect, so obviously your tank. But here you can just swap out characters. It doesn't matter. Well, I guess position does matter. Obviously you want your tank in the front, your DPS in the middle, and your healers and supporters in the back. But over here you can see the passive lines. These are the effects that you can do for your different lines, and we'll go over here to formations. So this is what I was talking about. We can augment kind of like your stats for whoever. So if you want your tank to be slightly more built for DPS, obviously not DPS, but slightly more built for DPS for maybe an easier stage to speed it up a little bit, you can just change it over. You can just hit apply effect and it's done. Or if you have DPS that are kind of flimsy on the defense, you can add defense to them, make them slightly more tankier, or give them a little bit more HP, and the same for your supporters as well. So it gives us a chance to kind of augment a little bit of stats and have a little bit more control over our characters, which is phenomenal, and I definitely like that because I want to take full advantage of that. And it kind of adds, I would say, a interesting take on the game. And I only have 1 divine beast at the moment. Can I view details about him? Yep. So we have lovely old Loth. He has Storm and Swift, which increases attack speed of allies by 5, which is very, very weak. But then again, this is like the first divine beast you get, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that there's a lot better ones out there. And of course we have the honor, which is your stamina, your character level, your coins. I don't have any of the blue diamonds. Codex, you know, you guys know what a codex is. It's just basically showing us the characters and maybe a little bit of background information on them and stuff like that. To give you a little bit more explanation on them. There's a summon tab. I haven't went to the store. Match is PvP. Challenge is anything but the story. And here we have some other couple of things here on the side. And there's a whole bunch of equipment stuff and a whole bunch of way to augment your equipment, so increasing levels on equipment and stuff like that, which is pretty normal for this type of game. Like I said, it's really, I wouldn't say that it's really reliant on King's Raid, because I have tried King's Raid, and we're not going to go there, but I'm really digging the art style so far. I'm definitely going to keep playing it and see where this goes. I'm hoping to collect some more waifus. And even though some of the characters look weird, like Jean, for some reason, his face to me looks very, very odd. They can get females right, at least most of the time. But it's definitely something to check out. We are able to change your character's appearance once they get to a certain grade. We also have the skills, which we can level up with skill stones. So these will definitely be something that you want to get done as soon as possible. Like this, I didn't even know that she had this passive. Increases crit rate by 3% to the hero in the same line in which the hero is located. Which is it? Okay. So I wonder if it increased it by 3 that many times, or was it just 3? Who knows? And she comes with 4 skills because she is a 4-star. She is my only 4-star at the moment. Jean has been pretty solid so far, and like I said, I'm not too far in the game, but I figured I would just show you guys some gameplay of it. That way, if you guys are interested in checking it out, by all means, please check it out and tell me what you think, because I mean, I'm not going to say that this game is going to be the greatest game in the world, but I'm definitely going to give it a shot. And I figured I would share this with you guys. We'll finish up getting some gold over here. Wait, who's that? No more actions available for today. So actually, I guess the gold dungeon is done for now. I guess I can get more tomorrow, which is a bit unfortunate, but oh well. We can go over here to the lovely old adventure tab though. I'm getting all kinds of stuff, all kinds. And you know what? Your boy's just gonna keep them. He's just gonna keep them. Because until I fully have a grasp of the game, I don't want to spend anything. And also, once you get further into the story, you do unlock quests, but the quests require these scrolls to be able to do them, which is fine. But then you can add a hero in there just to train your hero while you are away. So it kind of encourages you to farm hard, and then when you're not farming, you can have your characters do farming themselves. There's no way for me to tell though how exactly grindy the game is. That's something that I'll have to get into as I progress further into the story. But let's go over here and do Titania. The recommended CP is right here. Recommended combat power, and they obviously show it to you very, very easily over here in the corner. And first rewards and stuff that you can get from doing this stage. And of course, I mean, this is chapter 3 easy. There should be nothing that could face roll me at any time in this game until I hit probably later on easy. I would say probably normal at this point in time, which is fine because obviously the game just came out. But let's get some of that gameplay action in. Cree? Loft sense that blah 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 is nearby. Beastmen? Alright, go ahead and get him, my boys. Oh yeah, here's this cool little button where we can just hide the UI and just see them fight. And you can tap the screen at any time and it will appear again. But as you can see right now, we have some Dragon Ball Z action going on. And of course, since this is the beginning of the game, the elements don't matter too much. I'm sure as I progress further, it'll become more and more important. But here's that chain chance. Let's see if someone else can do it too. Nope, it has to be done at the exact same time, but theirs is still loading up, so we can't get that going on yet. There's Loth. Times 25. Is it times 25 this battle only, or can we do it like, is it times 25 a day? We're about to find out. Oh, that one's cleared out. Let's go ahead and head to the next one. And it does look like there's also like a hot time bonus. So I guess the game is encouraging you to play at certain times to get those bonuses. And it looks like right now it's gold, which is great. I'm fine with more gold. I mean, more gold never hurt anyone. Queen of Cause and Effect. The picture is like slightly off frame for some reason. So devs, if you somehow come across this video, just move it over a little bit. Move it over a little bit. So maybe it's only 20. Maybe it goes by day, so you can only use it 25 times in a day. So I guess it doesn't encourage you to spam it, which is a little bit weird, considering the damage he does isn't like game breaking.
말로는 안 통할 것 같습니다. 돌파하죠. 내게 힘을. 새로운 적이.
Get him, boys. And once this round finished, I'll go ahead and end it here, you guys. Like I said, I just want to give you guys a little bit taste of it. If it's not available in your Play Store yet, the only reason why I'm playing this, even though I live in the United States, is off a lovely app called APK Pure. So I definitely recommend that. I've had it on my phone for probably like a year or two now, and I've never had any issues with it. It's a great way to find some new and awesome mobile games as well. But I'll go ahead and end the video here now, you guys. If you see any videos in the future of this game, don't be surprised, because it is probably good if your boy's playing it. If I don't mention it anymore, then it probably that orange probably wasn't worth the squeeze. But I figured I would share this with you guys. And as always, guys, if you have any questions, please let your boy know. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.